It's the fastest 2 minutes in sports and one of the hottest tickets to get each year. It's the Kentucky Derby.
No Derby watch party can be complete without the race's signature cocktail, the Mint Julep. We spoke with Melissa Rift, a whiskey expert with Old Forester, to learn how we can make the drink at home.
We start with a mixture of sugar and water. We use a 1-to-1 simple syrup, but you can also mix that sugar and water right in the bottom of your glass. You're going to put that simple syrup in and then top it with about 8 to 10 mint leaves. And the next step is to muddle. Now, it's important that you don't over muddle your mint or else you'll get some bitter flavors from it. So you just want to lightly bruise that mint. And then, of course, the most important ingredient are bourbon. We're going to be using Old Forester 86 proof this morning, and we're going to put 2 ounces of that right into our glass and top with ice. Now, the other thing about mint juleps is for hot days at the track, they're supposed to be really refreshing. If you've ever had one, it's nice and cold. It really kind of chills you off from the hot sun. So you want to let that ice kind of sit in the glass until it frosts over on the outside. And then, of course, top it with a heaping amount of extra crushed ice. The last thing you want to do is garnish with a sprig of mint. And to express those oils, you want to slap that mint on the back of your hand just a little bit before topping it off. There's your mint julep. Cheers. And remember to drink responsibly.
But the drinks aren't the only thing we need for a successful Derby party.
Well, I think that if you're going to have good cocktails, you also have to have good food. Some of my favorite Derby foods include pimento cheese and Benedictine. In addition to the food, I think encouraging people to get into the Derby fashion is a fun way to throw a party. Everybody can kind of put their own flair or color. Of course, big hats, a big part of the Derby fashion. So really encourage people to lean in. And then finally, giving folks something to root for. When I was a kid growing up watching the Derby, my parents used to cut the roster out of the local paper, put them in a hat, and we'd draw our horses that we'd be rooting for the day. So just getting people into that fastest 2 minutes in sports is a really fun way to end your party.
For more, visit oldforester.com.